welcome back to Adventure of the Way. I'm Emma and I'm a home educating mum of 3 from the UK. And if you're new here, welcome. Here we talk all things neurodivergent family life in a home educating family of 5 in the United Kingdom. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, even though I've been AWOL for a month or so. We just had this, there was this horrible virus, and we all went down with it. And then just as we got better from that, I got sinusitis and a chest infection simultaneously because, you know, yay. And then once I was on antibiotics for that, then 2 of my kids got tummy bugs. And then as they cleared up from that, my husband and my eldest son got colds, and then I got a cold. It was just like, it wasn't even funny. In fact, I was just went to the dentist with one of my children this morning, and we missed the other 2 children's appointment because we were all ill. And I answered the phone and went down the phone at the receptionist, who was like, I kind of felt she was like, ooh. And I was just like, oh yeah, so we were missing the appointment. They were like, nah, it happens, don't worry about it. But, it was rough. It was a rough month or so. Let's get into the video. I want to catch you up with some things, get your opinion on some stuff, and then normal programming will resume. So, as I said, yeah, illness took us out the game for the entirety of January and quite a bit of February. February's just been a bit crazy. There's been some family stuff it's just kind of made me hunker down and assess my priorities, like what do I want to do, what's important to me, so on and so forth. And actually what is important to me is steaming ahead, getting on with stuff. And I feel the need to create some income streams. And this is what this channel was always supposed to end up being at some point for me, which I'm not sure it will be. I just don't think I'm interesting enough. Probably also not, I don't want to say pretty enough, because I think I'm all right. But, the ones who are super successful, they look when they're fat, they're mummy vloggers or whatever, they all kind of look a certain way. They always look put together. Even if they're not actually put together, they always look like they're put together. I am not someone who always looks put together. In fact, I rarely do. I've started wearing blouses like this because it makes me feel more put together. I feel like I look put together. But I just can't. I have never been and never will be someone who puts on makeup every day. I can't be asked. It's a lot of work. That's not going to be me. I do other things in my morning routine that is more important, and I probably could take those out and then put makeup on. But 1, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, and 2, I want to journal and I want to watch an episode of SVU and Olivia Benson, and I want to listen to a podcast. I'm loving Not Gonna Lie by Kylie Kelsey, and I just got other things I want to do. So yeah, I just don't see this as going to ever be like an income income stream for me, in the sense of brand deals and stuff. Future me, prove me wrong. But that'd be great. But yeah, I just don't know. I can't see it happening. Maybe 2025 will be my year. But I have something really specific that I want to save up for. And it's Taylor in the background. What's up? What do you want? Come here. You want to come here? No. See, she cries and complains I'm not in the room with her, but won't come and join me in here, which is like my craft room. There's home ed boxes over there. This needs to be tidied up a little bit. I think that was junk to go to the tip actually over there behind me. My sewing stuff. But yeah, so I have something specific to save up for. It's going to cost several £1,000s to pay for each stage that we need to pay for. And yeah, I need to bring up something for so I'm going to be posting again regularly. I'm doing a couple of other things that I wanted to just talk to you about, in case there's some of them that are more passive that you guys could get in on if you want to. And maybe this is actually something that you guys are interested in. You're like, oh, hey, I want to do that, because it is something that talks about, it's like, well, how can I work and home educate my children? And actually this is, you know, this is quite important, isn't it? So I want to come up with some passive income streams. One of those is going back to my digital products. I need some ideas though. Like, I don't know what I want to make. My gang aren't hugely interested in stuff, but like some of the stuff I've done, you know, we've used it for a while, and then we've used, oh, there's a cute dog outside. And then we've used other stuff. We're currently really loving project-based learning at the moment. So Bessie is doing an Open Your Own Bakery project. And the boys are doing a design a habitat for an animal. So like, they're like zookeepers and they're field researchers. They've got to research the animal. They've got to write a report / film a report on it, and they've got to then make a diorama or a model of their animal's habitat. Bessie's is gonna end in a business plan and a bake sale, so that's something that we're really into at the moment, and I'm considering doing Taylor, I'm in here. Life is chaotic. I'm in here, babes. Come here. Baby. That's my dog voice. I don't talk to actual babies like that. It's funny. Only dogs. Baby? Lovely little baby. Taylor Rose. Fine. See what I mean? Like, anyway. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing some workbooks. I'm thinking of making one for my kids about space travel. So they spend the first 2 weeks of the project training for their astronaut mission, and then the second 12 weeks on their astronaut mission. So that's something I'm going to do. If anyone's got any ideas of that you're thinking, yes, project-based learning workbooks, like design your own habitat, like, you know, make a habitat for an animal and build your own bakery and become an astronaut, sounds great. Please Instagram me, email me, drop a comment, let me know what other ideas you have, and I will put them together. I will do that. I think I'm going to be giving myself like a day of the week for each like income stream. So like a day to film YouTube videos, and shorts, a day for making digital products. Another thing I'm doing, and I did post this on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and that is memory blankets. I've been loving making these. This is one of my favourite ones because it's slightly smaller. Let me stand up. You can have a look. Whee! Here it is, look. It's huge. This is definitely, this would fit a cot easily. This one's a smaller one, and it's backed with brushed cotton, which is really, really soft. And what am I going to say? It's backed with cotton. It's really soft. And it fit on a cot quite nicely, and because brushed cotton is 100% cotton, it's breathable, so you can definitely use it for a blanket for a baby without any risk of them like overheating or anything like that, like a young baby. This one is a bigger one. I'm still trying to work out what size I want to do. So it's not as wide, but it's really long. Let me, oh, my chair's in the way. You still can't see it. I'm 5'2", and it's touching the floor right now, so I'll give you a rough idea. And this one's backed with cuddle fleece, which is suitable for older children, but not tiny babies, because it's a man-made fibre. It doesn't breathe as well, and it kind of can get a bit hot. So that would be suitable for like an older child who wants their little clothes. And I'm thinking of doing like snuggle blankets as well, so like smaller versions. Yeah, excuse me. You're right, Tay? Here she is. Here she is. Come here. Taylor, come say hi. She's huge now. Oh, there she goes. She's ginormous. She's like 30 kilograms. Oh, my other dog's growling at something. I don't know what it is. What's wrong? This video is so chaotic. I'm so sorry. My other dog growled at something out the window. Probably means it's a delivery driver. And, like, it makes Taylor be like, woo! She'll run down there and be like, I'll back you up, and then she'll chicken out and come back upstairs. Anyway, so yeah, digital products, getting back into that, trying to get a portfolio of stuff that people are actually really interested in, because I found like some people were interested in the stuff I made, but lots of people weren't. I need to find my niche of area. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. Niche, did a funny face. I need to find my space, like where do I fit? So there's a couple of creators that I love who make digital products. One is Curious Little Monkey Resources. Love them, but it's like they're very specific styles and they're very like specific types. Great. Absolutely love them, have used them, think they're amazing, but that's like not my style. I would buy them and I bought them and I use them, but it's not my style. Another one is Half Magic. Absolutely love Half Magic. Again, really, really useful. And I'm like, I could not make these. These are amazing, but they're not like, I couldn't make them because they're not my style. And then another one, are you coming back in now? Anyway, another one that I really, really love is Fun Learning Resources. I think all three of those are home ed mums as well, which is great. I love supporting home ed mums because we're awesome. And again, there's lots of beautiful nature studies in there and country studies, and I love them. It's not my thing. So I need to find my space that people go, oh my gosh, the learning resources I love are, say those three, and then like, because I think they're amazing and I am inspired by them and in awe of what they do. And can you tell I'm a big fan? And I want my name to be included in there, to be like, oh, you know, Half Magic and Fun Learning Resources and Curious Little Monkey Resources and Adventure All the Way, and just be like, thanks. Because I really want to make products that people go, oh, this is perfect. This is really, really helping me with my home ed journey. And like that is my goal, really. And I've just kind of, I think I've got back into it. Like I'm trying to work out what is the best thing for me to do. I'm also going to be teaching on Outschool again. I just filmed a video for it today, doing self-paced mug cake classes. And I just made one. I loved it. It was really fun. Did the video, made the cake. I've got one of those POV neck things, so I had it there. So it's a bit shaky, but it's the only way to really like get it properly, get the best view properly. And then I made one with the kids each, which was really fun. And they haven't actually had lunch yet, but they've had a mug cake. So they've had a mug cake, and I think they've had like some other random stuff. They've just been like, oh, can we have this? Can we have this? Can we have this? And I'm like, whatever, as long as you're eating and it's reasonably balanced, which it is. They've had fruit, they've had veg, the carbohydrates in a cake, and they've had some protein, so we're all good. I had a salad with a buttload of seafood, which I made while they were making their mug cakes. It's one of those days. Yeah, so there's that. I'm also thinking of putting on sewing workshops. I've been teaching two friends' children to sew. We have one of them made a cat with me, and a cuddly toy cat, and then we made drawstring bags together. I think, have I got one? I've actually got one. I'll show you. Here it is. This is one I made for Charles. It's just like that. I made one for each child, and we're going to store things like hats and gloves, and like hats, gloves, sun cream, baseball hats, caps, whatever you want to call them, all of that sort of thing. Uniforms, so like scout tops, brownie tops, all of that thing. They're all going to go in there and then be hung up downstairs. So we just try to not lose everything. And then they've all got one each, which is really cool. So I made those with the kids. They did such a good job, and I had so much fun. I was like, this could be really cool to teach to a few more children. Yes, so I was like, I could do that. I could hire out the hut that we use for rainbows and set up tables near plugs and have like 3 different stations, have 3 sewing machines that people can borrow, and say if you want to bring your own sewing machine, then you can. If not, you can work in pairs to do the 2 projects, like one each. And yeah, and then teach kids to sew, and their parents as well if they want to learn. Parents can join in, or they can like they can be the other person, or they can just sit and watch. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing that just like once or twice a month, maybe like doing 2 dates close to each other. So if there's enough interest, so that's something I'm thinking of doing. I'm also thinking of doing classes like the Outschool class with the mug cakes, but doing sewing. And I'm thinking I won't do that on Outschool. I'll do that on my pay hip shop. I'm going to put that in there, do like a sewing course of making basic things like that drawstring bag. There's things like a tooth fairy pillow, cuddly toys, pencil cases, like all sorts of stuff, like basic stuff that can teach adults to sew as well as teach children to sew. Basic, and then we can like, and then I could do like an advanced course where I teach people to make baby clothes, and children's clothes and adults clothes, because that's something that's my passion, is making clothes. I'm not very good at altering them. That's not something I enjoy doing, and I have not like gone down that avenue to learn more about it, but I just love making stuff from scratch. I'm not sure I've got anything in here that I've made. But I don't think I've got it anymore, actually. I think I've given it all away to people. But I can, like, sleep suits, and I've made underwear for my whole family, including myself, dresses for Bessie, t-shirts, leggings, shorts, hats, like literally everything. And I was like, we could like do a course where I teach you to make your whole wardrobe for your children. Like, that could be really fun. And I don't know whether people would be interested in doing that, but yeah, I guess like if I put a little, what do you call it, a poll down in the community tab, I'm not necessarily saying would you buy it, but do you think it's a good idea, is what I'm asking. And if you are in, and I also put a link to a Google form in there, and if you are interested in doing any of the things that I've said, like, you can let me know and like be added to my list for them, like my mailing list, to let you know, like individual waiting. So if you're like, oh no, I don't want to do, I'm not really interested in different products, but I'd love to learn to sew, I'd love you to teach me to sew, then that you'd be on that mailing list, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want to talk about. Just I thought, like, let's catch up so you guys know what's going on with me. I know a few of you were worried and you messaged me like, are you dead? I'm not dead. I'm all good. And I really, really appreciated the messages that I got from you guys. And I know it's like a group of you who I really feel like you're friends now, because you always check in when I'm AWOL for a while, and you're always in the comments, and I really appreciate that. It makes me feel really loved. I've got a huge list. I think I'm thinking of doing just weekly videos for a little while to get back into it and see how I'm going, because editing, the bane of my life. So we're going to be talking about the Schools and Wellbeing Bill. We're going to do days in the life, because I realised I've never actually properly done one. Because the day always ends up getting too chaotic, and I'm like, I can't film this nonsense. Well, I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film, and you're gonna see how mad it is to be in my house. It also means you get to see my house, which is not something that any of you have really done before. I decluttered loads over the last few months, so it's actually like suitable for people to see, rather than it being like clutter everywhere. But yeah, so I'm going to go, because this is already a 20-minute video, and you're busy people, you've got stuff to do, and so I am going to edit this video. Well, not really edit it, I'm just going to upload it to YouTube, and make a plan about what I'm going to do next. We can achieve our dreams, can't we? We can be mothers, home educating mothers, and achieve our dreams, can't we? Please tell me that we can. Check out the community tab. I will put in the poll, and then put a link to a Google form, and you can tell me if you're interested. And the Google form it'll all be in here. It'll be in here as well. Let me know what, even if you don't want to buy it, you're like, that would be useful. I can't afford it. I don't want it, but other people, I know someone who would that benefit, like that sort of thing, right? Let me know. Let me know. I need your help, because my brain is mean to me, and I need you guys, my friends, I need you. So I will see you very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and not that stupid one that's run by that stupid billionaire. I'm not on that. Well, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. That's the other one. There we go. There's the yawn! Yay! Did we get through all of that with only one yawn at the very end? Miracles do happen. I will see you very soon. Bye.